Hi, I am Rena and today, I am going to tell an adventure story, and the story named, One Day Journey of a Squirrel Life. Once upon a time, in a dense forest, a tiny gray squirrel was born. She was a spunky little creature, brimming with energy and curiosity. From the moment she opened her eyes, she yearned to explore the vast forest and discover all its secrets. One sunny day, our little squirrel decided to embark on a grand adventure. She longed to see how far she could go and what she could discover. She scampered up the nearest tree and surveyed her surroundings. The leaves rustled in the wind, and the birds sang sweet melodies. The squirrel's journey began as she made her way across the branches of the trees, leaping from one to the next with ease. She stopped to nibble on some nuts and berries, relishing the sweet flavors of the forest. As she continued on her journey, she encountered many new sights and sounds. She saw a family of rabbits frolicking in a meadow, a magnificent owl perched high on a tree, and a babbling brook flowing through the forest. Each new discovery filled her with wonder and exhilaration. As the sun began to set, the squirrel realized she had traveled far from her home. She was tired and hungry, and her tiny legs were beginning to ache. She knew it was time to return to her cozy nest. But as she made her way back, she encountered a great challenge. A group of mischievous raccoons had taken over her home, and were refusing to let her enter. They snarled and hissed, blocking her way, and threatening her with their sharp claws. The squirrel refused to back down, and so began an intense battle of wits and strength. She tried to negotiate with the raccoons, but they were obstinate and unwilling to listen. The squirrel had to come up with a plan to outsmart the raccoons and reclaim her nest. She remembered a trick she had learned from an older squirrel about distracting her enemies with acorns. So, she scampered off to gather as many acorns as she could carry. When she returned, she began throwing the acorns at the raccoons, causing them to scatter and duck for cover. Seizing her opportunity, the squirrel dashed past the raccoons and into her home. She barricaded the entrance with twigs and leaves, ensuring that the raccoons could not get in again. Breathless but triumphant, the little squirrel collapsed onto her bed, her heart racing with adrenaline. She had faced a great struggle, but she had emerged victorious. From that day forward, the little squirrel continued to explore the forest, encountering new challenges and adventures. But she never forgot the struggle she faced and the lesson she learned about the power of determination and cleverness. And cleverness can help one overcome even the toughest challenges. In the face of adversity, it's important to remain persistent and resourceful, using one's wits to find a way forward. The story of the little squirrel also teaches us to be curious and adventurous, always eager to explore the world around us and discover new wonders. And finally, make sure to like and subscribe now to Fables for Kids.